Bill, we know Riley's starting, and you know him well. So what's your role going to be? How much will you be able to help him this week?
Yeah, I mean, I hope in any way possible. I told him that I want to be there to help him prepare throughout the week, and any way I can assist on game day. Obviously, our offensive staff's a heck of a group, and you can almost get too much coaching, but hopefully I can be there for him to lean on as needed. I already got off to that start, yesterday and today, but excited to see him out there.
Phil, did you want to play?
I think it just made the most sense. I mean, it's kind of a loaded question because wanting to play was part of the reason I was back, but it was also, the opportunity with a chance to hopefully, get us in the postseason or help us get us in the postseason. So I think it just made the most sense for all involved. To get Riley in there and let him get some work. I know he's been preparing and working all year. Now he's going to get a shot to go out there, and we're all pulling for him.
When was the first time you met Riley, and how have you seen him grow from that moment till now, and about to be starting for the first time?
Yeah, I don't know exactly the first time. First time I was really around him in a football setting was he came down and brought a bunch of his guys from Notre Dame down to Fairhope, obviously his hometown, to do some kind of, they obviously had some recreation time, but to do a little football work. So got to be around him with his teammates at that point, and obviously some of the pre-draft stuff, I was able to be around him as well. And I think, like I said after the game, a guy that loves the game and works super hard at it, cares about it, and obviously is talented. So he's only going to continue to improve. And there's one of the best ways to improve is to play. So obviously getting that opportunity. I know he had some preseason opportunities and obviously played in Jacksonville, but this will be a chance for him to start from the first snap and play a full game against a really good defense.
Do you remember your first start, turning back the clock, and what that was like for you?
Yeah, no, I do. Yeah, it was in Oakland in 2006 Monday night. We threw it 11 times, but we won, and that was the first game of LT's MVP year, and our defense had like 10 sacks in the game. But it was a memorable one for sure.
Philip, kind of random, but going back to your college days, Kurt Signetti and IU obviously playing in the Rose Bowl. He was, I believe, your position coach, right, at NC State. Do you have any memories of Signetti?
Oh, yeah. Coach Sig was great. He was with the tight ends my first 3 years. He was the quarterback coach my senior year. So I was with him all 4 years there. And obviously it was over 20 years ago. But super smart, really good teacher in the meeting room, as I remember. And has had an awesome career, just seeing his path. He was at Alabama there for a while, and then seeing him just kind of move up the ladder as a head coach and really, as he said, won everywhere he's been. And so we've kept in touch somewhat, not a ton, but somewhat, certainly the last year or two, just letting him know I was pulling for him. And so it'll be fun to see them, up against Alabama here.
Philip, I didn't anticipate you do this, but I mean, you didn't have to come in this week and get in every meeting and do whatever it is that you're contributing this week. Was that ever even a consideration?
Yeah, well, I really wanted the organization to do whatever they felt they needed to do, but I wanted to finish it out the right way with these guys. And be here to support Riley, and like I said, I have no regrets other than us not getting it done and finding a way to get in the postseason, and certainly hate that I couldn't have been a part of the group helping get that done. But no, so it's been a whirlwind really, and an awesome 3 weeks in a lot of ways personally. But to finish it out the right way and be here for Riley and close it all out was certainly what I hoped to do, and thankful I'm going to get that opportunity.
What are going to be some of your more fonder memories of the last month?
Golly, obviously the games are exciting. Being out there in the action again. The practices, really. I mean, Wednesday practice, that first Wednesday practice, I was like, dang, I forgot how awesome this was. Just being out there practicing with the guys, the meetings, the preps, the blitz meetings, all that comes along with it. And shoot, when I was a little kid, golly, I thought I was through with all the emotions, but I think I am for the most part. But when I was real young, I used to ask my mom and dad to introduce me. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm coming out. I'm playing. We're playing such and such. I had all these. I was dressed up and whatever, and so I'd come running through the kitchen, high-fiving them. So to have that memory last Sunday was awesome. Getting to come out one last time. So there's a lot of them, but those are the first things that pop in my mind.